Cassius, after years of training, was now ready. It was time to take action to liberate the people and free Rome from oppression. On a gloomy night, the villagers, gathered by the light of torches, were listening quietly around Cassius. He spoke boldly and decisively.
"We have suffered enough. We will no longer submit to persecution. The people of Rome will be free again."
The villagers shouted enthusiastically. Cassius' words had rekindled the hope that had been burning in them. And that night, the riot began. Cassius and the rebels began to overthrow the robot soldiers, besieging the village one by one. Some were trying to stop the steam engines with axes, some with hammers. Cassius, as a trained warrior, was skillfully defeating the metal giants. Sparks were scattering, mechanical arms were falling to the ground with a noise. The people had begun to see this warrior as a leader now. But when this news reached Draco, the old gladiator stood up from his throne in a rage. He slammed his fist down hard on the throne. The gears of his mechanical armor jammed furiously and loosened. In his eyes, this was not a rebellion, but a betrayal. His voice, echoing in the great throne hall, caused even his soldiers to tremble.
Is he challenging me? For me? Does this Cassius kid think he's a leader? He's a nobody. Everyone who started this rebellion with him will be crushed under my steam engines. I will march on them with a whole army. I will show them who is the true master of Rome.
At that moment, Draco's anger made the whole palace tremble. Giant war machines were prepared, robot soldiers were programmed, and a huge army of steel gears began to march on the rebels. Cassius went against the enemy alone, without thinking at all to protect his people. Metal fists were flying in the air, giant robots were attacking Cassius. He continued to fight, but the enemies were endless. The exhausted fighter was eventually seriously injured and lost consciousness. Just at that moment, a figure appeared, decently from among the shadows. Silverus, his long white hair waving in the wind, plunged into the battle without hesitation when he saw his former student motionless on the ground. With agile movements, the robot overpowered the soldiers and took Cassius on his back. As they fled, the explosions rising behind them revealed the violence of the battle. Silverus took Cassius to a safe place. When Cassius opened his eyes, he saw his master's wise gaze. It was time to go back now. Despite what he lost, he would never give up. He had to stand up again to keep his promise to his people.